Hello, Leo. How are you doing this evening? Um, I hope you're all doing well. Ah, hello, when I cut the deck, can you show up? Alright. This reading this evening is for Leo, also Libra, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers wanting to get into. As always, guys, take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. The messages may or may not be for you today. If they resonate with you, cool. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If they don't resonate, you can always check out your moon and ascendant sign. I leave the link to a very easy birth chart website, cafeastrology.com, in the description box. And it's just cool and interesting to find out your moon and rising sign. You can find out your Venus, all your house info, all that stuff there anyway. And that way you get a little bit more of a well-rounded reading when you see all that stuff come together. So, that being said, Leo, this is your February reading. This is kind of all over the place, I feel like. A little bit of a scattered energy. I definitely feel like some of you guys are involved with the air signs, because that kept coming up in the pre-shuffle, or the pre-turn on camera shuffle. And I feel like some of you guys are working really hard to get out of a mental space that isn't serving you anymore. It's not a reality, it's a perception, with the Eight of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles is all about recognized success, teamwork, collaboration. You guys are really trying to move forward. We have the Chariot here. Out of a stagnancy, I feel like. Okay, 2 more cards for my Leos, please. Oh, you know what? And this kept coming. I knew this. The Tower kept coming up in your pre-shuffle too. So, Tower is not always to be feared, though. That being said, I guess maybe that's because I'm a Scorpio. That's my card. One of my cards. Oh, here we go. Some of you guys are having an ending with other fire signs, such as yourself, or just say father or husband figure in general. A dramatic, swift ending. This could also be an ending to a feeling of stability for some of you, because the Emperor brings order and stability into your life. Oh, geez Louise. Alright, we'll take the Hangman, because he's the one that didn't go awry. Wow. Whoa. Some of you guys definitely moving out of toxic situations. You have your card, the Strength card. You could be, connecting with a Capricorn with the Devil card, with the Three of Swords. You guys are moving away from, like I said, shit that's not serving you. And and if you have not taken this leave physically already, this might not just be even a love situation. This could be just a toxic friendship. Someone that betrayed you, a toxic, habits within yourself, Leo, that you need to, disperse of, get rid of. Those just fell out together. So, if you give me 1 minute, I like to show you guys the spread too. Just kidding. I like to show you guys the spread too when I'm doing the 9 card past, present, future. And sometimes I try to go both horizontal and vertical if I see it unfold like that. Just give me 1 minute, please. Water signs all at the bottom: Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Funny. So you guys could definitely be connecting with air signs. The King of Swords is here. You have the Chariot, the Tower, and the Hangman all on the bottom of your spread. So some of you Leos are definitely connecting with water signs also, I feel like. Let's address the bottom of the deck first. This is the Wheel of Fortune, one of our fixed sign cards. This card represents Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and, oh my goodness, Taurus. The Wheel of Fortune is all about you know, the universe recognizing that you've been putting in a lot of hard work, and good luck is about to turn in your favor. Hey, from Austin, Texas, how are you? Thank you for stopping by this evening. The Wheel of Fortune is all about the universe recognizing that you've been putting in the hard work, and the karmic wheel finally turning in your favor. With what just fell out of the deck during the shuffle, the Strength card, the Devil, and the Three of Swords, it's very possible that you guys have long awaited this this change, because the Wheel of Fortune is also a 10, and that is signifying the end of a cycle. Again, it's a card of fixed signs, such as ourselves, and it also talks of someone coming back from the past, and you really need to possibly you really need to think about if this is the right time for them to come in your life, the right time for them to come back around, and if you really want to get back with them romantically. This card also talks of you stepping into your own psychic powers and your own psychic gifts, Leo, if you're recognizing any of that going on lately. And it also talks about connecting with people that you haven't connected with in a long time, like distant relatives and things like that, like especially like over the phone, okay? I think we're gonna go vertically. So, in the recent past, Leo, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Chariot, Cancer's card. I feel that you guys were feeling like, obviously the base interpretation of this is being left out in the cold, abandoned, a test of resources, but for a lot of people, especially lately, I feel like it's a perception more than a reality, Leo, that you actually, you know, either you were not as strapped financially as you were fearing that you were, because the Six of Pentacles is showing up right after it, or that you could have been in an equal partnership, but it just, you weren't seeing that you weren't seeing eye to eye at the time. So either you are deciding to move forward with them, giving it another go, giving it another chance, or you're deciding to move forward on your own with self-confidence and moving in a positive direction with will and triumph and your own. Hey, Healing Elements, how are you, sweetie? Everybody, Healing Elements, she's another fabulous reader we have here on YouTube. She's very intuitive. She's very on point, and you're awesome. I love you. Thank you for your reading today, too. I enjoyed it thoroughly, by the way. In the present moment, it looks like you guys are still struggling a little bit, but the money is probably panning out for you, Leo. In the present moment, we have the Nine of Wands. Right in the middle of the spread, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Tower. As I said, we have all water signs down at the bottom of your spread. Hi there, how are you? Oh, I'm so blind. Hi, Lonnie, how are you? Oh, are you the one from Austin? Yes. Yes, water signs are dominating the water spread, so some of you guys are definitely connecting with water signs. You've been up against some strong opposition, some obstacles, like relentless obstacles. But the message with the Nine of Wands is to stick the course. It's about courage and staying power and stamina. You're down, but you're not out, kind of. It is a phase that is coming to a completion, and you are weary, you're tired, but remember that you're almost there, that you have come this far, Leo, okay? In the middle of the spread, again, is the Ace of Pentacles. This is the universe handing you a new opportunity. Most likely in the financial realm, in the earthly, tangible things, like jobs and, well, jobs aren't tangible, but work and money, moving house, things like that. But something has to shake down for that to happen. I know, I hope so. And it was right in the middle of the spread, and I believe that was Scorpio's last card in your reading, was the Ace of Pentacles. But for this abundance to come through, there needs to be a cleansing, you know, a shakedown of your foundation, or a shakedown of a mindset. Like Cancer's reading last night was very much based around getting rid of an old dynamic, an old paradigm, an old mindset that just was not healthy anymore. It was not serving them anymore. And there is a couple indicators here of, perception trumping reality in your current situation. Okay. Let's go into the future, because I'm going to clarify two of these cards. In the near future, we have one of your cards, the Knight of Wands. So there could be a new job coming in very fast, a new creative endeavor, a new passionate beginning coming in very fast after the crumbling of, your the tower. That's going to usher in something very quickly. And this is your energy, Leo. And then you have the King of Swords. Okay, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and Pisces. As I said, our water brothers and sisters, all down at the bottom of the spread, the Hangman. So yes, you guys want to rush into something because you have felt stagnant. You have felt like, you've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the work with this person, and you've been up against these obstacles, and it's just been like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not non-stop, obviously, but it's been relentless. And so you're trying to usher in and manifest things very quickly for yourself, but you need to realize that maybe with the Hangman paired up with the King of Swords, he is a very different mindset than your energy. You guys are passionate thinkers. You're, that's that fire quality. The King of Swords is a very intellectual. It's logic over emotion. So paired with the Hangman, he's telling you to look at your situation from another perspective, and maybe they're telling you to detach a little bit from the emotional connection to this situation, so you can look at it from another viewpoint. And with the Hangman, also know that the universe is recognizing that you're putting in the work. They're going, you will be victorious, but it happens on her timetable, not ours. Hello. Oh, hi, Janet. How are you? Got my peeps coming out tonight. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Shani. Thank you. So, as I was saying, like, you guys maybe need to just, like, take a step back and emotionally detach from your situation, so you are able to, logically and impartially look at your situation, so you can manifest this Ace of Pentacles, this beautiful Ace of Pentacles in the middle of your spread. Because the Hangman, he is chosen to put himself up here. He has... Really, Janet? Because I always know that you watch the Gemini ones, so maybe it was your rising. I'm a Virgo rising. I love that you guys watch your rising. That gets me very excited. So I just feel like, at first I thought love was going to come out for you guys, because the Tower was coming out first in the pre-shuffle, and the Seven of Swords was coming out a little bit, and then with that 3-card message in the beginning with your card, the Strength card, the Devil card, and the cards, I thought it was going to be more about, like, heartbreak or, a partnership gone wrong, but this really feels like a financial struggle for some of you Leos. Okay. And I feel like that you're coming to the end of it. It's just getting through the end of it that is the shitty part, Heyo, nice. And water sign suns. That's what we got. What's your moon, Jenny? I'm a Libra moon. So you know what? I'm not going to clarify those two court cards, because after I picked them up and started reading them, I started, it made much more sense. It made much more sense. I just feel like there's a lot of financial strain. And you know what actually came out too in the pre-shuffle was the Empress in reverse. So that makes so much sense actually now looking back. Because the Empress in the upright is all about abundance. The Empress in reverse, Empress. The Empress in reverse is about a lack of abundance, a lack of resourcefulness, you know? Leo, so just know that this phase is coming to an end and you will be able to move on victoriously, The universe does have your back, okay? You just have to step back and look at it from a different situation and look at it from a totally different mindset than you usually would, And trust me, coming from a water sign, that's a very hard thing for me to wrap my head around also, because I think my whole life is, in my head, but not in the air sense. I let my emotion rule me, but the water sense, know what I'm talking about, that we live up here because we're always thinking about our emotion. Is that what I'm trying to say? But Leo, you guys, something needs to come down, something needs to crumble, and I think that possibly, as the same for Cancers last night, it's a mindset, it's a paradigm that needs to be just ushered out, okay? And then you'll be able to move forward and not feel this stagnant energy anymore. Look at it from a logical standpoint is my advice to you this month, okay? Where's my, I need my backpack. Oh. Oops. Sorry, guys. I was looking for my Romance Angels deck because it is, this is awesome. Every person on here is here, and then we spoke of their rising sign or something. That's pretty cool. I was going to grab out my Romance Angels deck because it is the month of love, but I don't know where it is at the moment. So we're going to pull a couple Oracle cards for you guys from Moonology. This is one of my new decks. Moonology is one of my new Oracle decks. This thing is awesome. It's amazing. I've gotten this recently in the Crystal Angels Oracle deck. Both beautiful, beautiful decks. So let's see what's going on for my Leo's Sun, Moon, Risings, and Venus. Nope, that's the yes, no, angels, answers. Thanks, baby. Alright, let's shed a little light on the subject for my Leo's Suns and Risings in the house. It's like the reddish maroon one. I think it fell behind the bed. I think it fell behind the bed. It's okay. Alright, what do we got? Alright, what are the messages for Leo, please? Is that one? Nope. That's like a stack right there. Wow. The answers you need are coming. The answers you need are coming, and conclusions are within reach. So that's a pretty solid message on the whole. Let's just pull one more for you guys because it came out together. So what the hell? Oh, nice. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Holla. Healing elements. I'm a dork. So we have the full moon in Gemini here. We have the full moon eclipse and the full moon in Pisces. The first two that come out together definitely are relating to each other. The answers you need are coming, and conclusions are within reach. And, meditate and contemplate also with the new moon in Pisces. Possibly that's how you're going to get the answers that are coming for you, okay? I do not have this deck memorized, so bear with me, folks. Alright, full moon in Gemini. That's the first card we got going on here. The answers you need are coming. This card is a reminder that it is important to speak your truth. but remember that your words have consequences, and impact your listener right now. You need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one of few conversations. Could be facing be one of or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of an old, very I cannot read today, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It is good to talk, but be careful. You aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power, as the metaphysician Florence Shin said. Your word is your wand. You create magic in your own reality every time you express yourself. Attuned to the moon, that's like an affirmation for this deck, is have an important conversation, but stay calm. Leo, that is a great message for you. Additional meanings are don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you, have you noticed? You need to laugh off this situation and just move on. That could be very helpful for you in that situation too. And job applications have good prospects. There's that money element coming in. So conclusions are within reach. The full moon eclipse. We just have a full moon eclipse. A lunar eclipse. There's Manatee and conflict. It's back here. So conclusions are within reach. This card is beautiful. Full moon eclipse, and just like that, a door slams shut. If you've pulled this card, it suggests that the situation that you're asking about is about to reach its peak, or it has just done so, and the things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn. Aren't they beautiful? I love these cards. I just got this deck like about a month ago. They're gorgeous. It's what your soul signed up for, and it's a way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. Events to unfold, and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it may be. Okay, forgiving someone for what they did could be the key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make it right, but it releases you so you can move on. Yeah, that's an important message that I've come to learn over the years, that just because you forgive someone, it doesn't mean you're letting them off the hook, and it doesn't mean that it's all right what they did. It just means that you're able to make it peace with yourself and move on from that toxic, shitty situation. Attuned to the moon, that for which is meant for me will not pass me by. That's beautiful too. Additional meanings with this card are doors which slam shut now will not reopen. It is time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. Meditation, pranayama, and yoga are all recommended now. And cede control and let events unfold. That's kind of funny that it wrapped in the meditation and yoga, because the last card we pulled for you is meditation and contemplation. Full moon in Pisces. Holla. This card speaks of dreams and of romance, of soulmates and poetry. I love that watery Pisces energy. It suggests that there's a new start coming your way that's very much connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If this all sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac. The new moon in Pisces can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Attuned to the moon. Use your feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work right now. How funny. That's like the exact opposite. That never happens. The exact opposite. Face your fears. They may be holding you back. This situation is being healed. It is time to surrender to the divine and avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. That's interesting, because the Seven of Swords was coming out for you guys. a lot too. So Pisces, this last card is saying that logic won't work for you now, but I feel with, this air element still coming through, and the answers you need are coming to you, conclusions within reach, that some of you, yes, I still stand by, go by logic. Some of you, you'll know which way to go when you get there. That sounds very vague, but that's what I mean. I think a lot of you are wrapping up a very stressful financial time. And as we've all been talking about here on YouTube and otherwise, the last few years have been very stressful, very shitty. I feel a renewed sense of hope and positivity for this year. And I hope it is, contagious and spreading to you all also, because we all are due for it. You know what I mean? So, that being said, my lovely Leos, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I might try to get to my Virgos next if I can, if it's not too late. For those of you stopping by for the first time, holla at Austin, Texas. And those of you that have supported me from the beginning, I love you all very much. Leo, take care of yourself. Namaste. And I hope you all have a good night. And check out my girl Healing Elements here on YouTube. She's an awesome reader, and she's just a wonderful person. Peace, guys.